My name is Charlie Day and I did my IX12 internship in Ulverston Parish Church and the Furness Deanery. I think the best thing about my year with IX12 was the variety of experiences that I got to have throughout the course of the year. I was asked at the beginning of the year what kind of opportunities would I like to have the opportunity to grow and develop. So I was given more leadership roles, so that was actually leading and taking groups, and having the chance to speak and lead youth services as well as normal church services as well, which was really great fun. So I really appreciated being given that opportunity to try new things and to explore where God was leading me in ministry. The most challenging thing for me probably on the IX12 internship was probably the fact that there was so much going on across the area. So the Furness area is a very large area geographically, and it takes a long time to drive between those places, but also each place is very different. So the youth groups that you were encountering or the school's work that you'd be doing will be different from place to place to place. And there was lots of moving around between the various different groups. So you always had to be on the top of your game, and thinking about, right, well, where am I going next? What context am I going to? And it's also really important from a faith perspective that obviously the people that you were dealing with across the area would be at very different stages in their own faith journey. So that was probably the biggest challenge for me. I would say that the year's internship has changed me massively. It's given me a massive wealth of experience to go on to do various different things. I could not have moved on to a ministry job without the year's worth of experience that I had throughout the course of the year. It made me grow up a lot. And also it was really interesting in terms of faith, because obviously faith has now become your job, and you have to keep your faith fresh. So I think the whole internship experience was massively important for me in growing and developing as a young adult, but also as a young Christian. So from the point of view that you had to live and work out your faith on a day-to-day basis. So things that perhaps had been working when I've been at university, faith-wise, really weren't keeping me fresh and keeping me current in my faith. So I felt like actually I needed to try new things. But also having the opportunity to preach and to articulate faith in a way to young people that they can understand it was also really important for me in my own faith development, and thinking about, well, I can understand this, but how do I share that with someone else who perhaps doesn't have the level or doesn't process things in the same way that I do. So it was really challenging in that respect, but a massive reward when you got to finally see the penny drop for some people. I do think I made a difference to other people. Towards the end of the internship, someone from the church that I was working for said, God puts people in certain people's lives at exactly the right time for His purposes. And that is so true. We all come from various different backgrounds with various different experiences in our own lives, and we will be able to reach people that other people can't. And that means that you will be able to reach people that I can't, just because of the experience that you've had. So you have a massive opportunity here to share with people things from your own life, from your own experiences, to help them to understand faith better. And having worked with interns in previous years, I can say that they have been massively helpful in reaching out to our young people, and they're just invaluable in that respect. So yes, I definitely had an impact, but interns across the years have also made huge impacts, and their legacies are still felt here in Cumbria, right here, right now. I am currently a children's and youth worker in the village of Coniston in Cumbria, so right at the very top of the Furness area. So I cater for the spiritual needs of the children and young people here in Coniston across all of the churches. That involves a lot of outreach work, as none of our children go to church. So that's really interesting and a massive challenge. And I'm also a secondary schools worker for a Christian organisation called NISCU. So we cater for the 4 secondary schools across the Furness area. And we basically go to them and say, look, we're a Christian organisation. How can we be a blessing to your school? What can we do to help? And we share our faith where it's appropriate. Definitely pray about it. Chat to the guys who run the internship, because they will have a wealth of knowledge and experience of this internship. It's a fantastic opportunity, fantastic experience. You get to serve God in one of the most beautiful places in the country, and it is really good work that the interns do here, and they have the chance to reach out to children and young people and introduce them to Jesus, and for me personally, in one of the best places in the world. So do pray about it, do speak to the guys who are running the course, and hopefully, who knows, we might see you here in Cumbria sometime soon.